All right, so I want to share with you guys some tips on how to get around an application if you have bad rental history in your background. And before I get into that, let me just say, if you disagree with altering an application or withholding information on an application, just go ahead and keep scrolling. This may not be for you. I'm simply just sharing tips to those who, may be having trouble getting a rental due to their history. This does not apply to evictions. I will make a separate video on that and how to get around that. This strictly applies to people who have bad rental history and, don't really know what to do in terms of going forward. So what you're going to want to do is keep that history completely off of your application. So if you've been asked to leave a property, if you owe a property money, if you broke a lease, anything like that, when you go to apply for your next rental or anything in the future, keep that off of there. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to substitute that history with a different address and a different landlord. And whether this be a friend, a family member, or even a service that you purchase from somebody who does rental history verifications, that's what you're going to substitute it for. Obviously, you want to make sure with this friend or family member, if that's who you choose to use, that it's okay to use their address. Let them know that you use them as a reference. Make sure that they have their dates on point. So that way, if they do call, it can check out. Now, another helpful tip is landlords and property managements do pay attention to the amount of time that you've spent at each address that you listed on your application as part of your history. That does play a big factor. It can hurt you or it can help you. If you have multiple addresses in a short period of time, it does show instability. So you're going to want to make sure that, you fix that up if need be. So I know these tips weren't major, but it's just a little something that may, help your application process. If you just don't want to deal with the hassle or you're worried about your background in any kind of way, preventing you from getting a place, and you want to go the CPN route and you need more information in regards to that, feel free to inbox me.